Today we're looking at the worst red creatures in the entire game. I'm gonna start off with Dwarven Pony. This is a red 1/1. It's a horse. And that's basically about it. It does have an activated ability though for 2 mana. Tap your Dwarven Pony. Target dwarf gains Mountain Walk until end of turn. I don't know, does anyone find that impressive? Anybody? Are there any dwarves out there that need Mountain Walk? Oh, of course, the changeling people will say, yeah, that's exactly what I need. No, you don't. All right, next up, let's take a look at John's Goblin Pyromancer. Okay, we got 4 mana, 2/2 Goblin Wizard. When Goblin Pyromancer comes into play, all goblins get +3/+0 until end of turn. At end of turn, destroy all your goblins. This is the very last thing that you play because you are either going to win the game or you're going to lose the game. It's an all or nothing sort of card. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. The only problem is if someone plays like, I don't know, Silence with Kicker, Orm's Chant with Kicker, you're screwed. Or I guess a Fog or something. Damn, foiled by the Fog once again. We got Mudasir. Hey man, just want to let you know I'm going through a tough time right now, and your streams have been really helping me get my mind off things. You're welcome. I do that for everybody. That is part of the community. Enjoy. Okay, Little Deadfly with Monstrous Hound. You know, I remember when I'm struggling with school or something and I'm under a lot of stress, there's always some channel out there that my comfort channel. There's a comfort channel for everyone. I hope I can be the comfort channel to you. Next up, we've got Monstrous Hound, a 4 mana 4/4 dog. It's a dog. Okay, it's officially dog. Monstrous Hound cannot attack unless you control more lands than defending player. So we better be on the play. Monstrous Hound cannot block unless you control more lands than attacking player. Then we still have to be on the play. But why are we blocking while we're on the play? We're the ones with the initiative. We're the ones on the attack. If we're blocking when we're on the play, something has gone horribly wrong around here. Not to mention, you can't be using ramp with this. Like, you can't be using like Soul Ring and Mana Rock ramp in order to get this thing out, because then you might be actually low on lands to do anything with this card. We have Gareth. What have we done? Goblin Mutant. Let's mutant it up. Goblin Mutant. 4 mana for a 5/3. Its name is exactly its creature type. It's a goblin and it's a mutant. Trample. Goblin Mutant can't attack if defending player controls an untapped creature with power 3 or greater. Well, that's fine. I didn't even want to attack if you had a power 3 or greater creature, because apparently Goblin Mutant is a coward, has 3 toughness, could die. Goblin Mutant can't block creatures with power 3 or greater. You know what? Goblin Mutant is very smart. Smarty man. Alright, has the brains not to attack into a creature that can kill him. Also has enough brains not to block something that will kill him as well. So I commend the Goblin Mutant. Christopher B with Indentured Oak. Indentured Oak. Hot Tub Stream Mill not anytime soon, that's for sure. You know, I've been hearing that for a very long time. You know, this isn't Twitch, you know. Oh, is it Indentured Oak? Okay, what is this card? Okay, I'm just gonna go with the Christopher B's next card. It's called Gut Tactical Priestess. None of these are real. All right, all your cards are disqualified. Next up, we have Mappius Crimson Kobolds. Take your time writing them down, Christopher B. Okay, we got the Crimson Kobolds. It's a kobold. This is a 0 mana card. Can we really say it's that bad? I mean, I have not a single purpose for it. You could play it in a Storm aggro deck, maybe. Empty the Warrens deck, perhaps. Maybe. I mean, it's free real estate. You know, that's what my brother would say. My brother's like, it's 0 mana. It's free to put in your deck. Just put it in your deck. Just not considering that, you know, it's taking up the card of maybe something that can do something. It's taking up a slot in your deck that can actually attack and block profitably. This isn't doing anything. How is there still no Kobold support after all these years? Well, they make some good Kobold. There's that one Kobold that had partner. And look, and all you had to do was give a Kobold partner and then it was broken. Isn't that insane? That's all they had to do and it's broken. Okay, Mercenary wants actual Auk. Whatever that is. There's a lot of Auks. Oh, here it is. We have a 2-mana 4/4. Now, it can't attack unless a creature with greater power also attacks. And it can't... With greater power? Auk can't block unless a creature with greater power also blocks. It's so big, though. So basically, for 2 mana, you're putting an enchantment in play. An enchantment that says when you have, like, a big creature, now this enchantment can attack. Because otherwise, it's doing nothing. Just sitting there on the sidelines. Oh, which one's the Auk? This one? So this guy's like is even bigger than a 4/4 in the background. Next we've got we have Anayosh with Goblin Sky Patrol. Which one? This is Goblin Sky. You want Raider? I think you meant Raider. There's no Goblin Sky Patrol. Goblin Sky Raider is a 3-mana 1/2 with flying. You know, I agree. That is pretty bad. I have no comment on this card. Basically draft crap. We have Old Friend Bear with Training Org. Training. Is there such card called Training Org? I don't know, it doesn't exist. Come on, people. We have to spell our cards better. I don't know these cards. You got to double check. There's a lot of cards that have very similar names out there. I've disqualified too many cards so early in the show. And it's not because it's not because they don't qualify, I just can't find them. Soul Gorger Org. All right, there's a lot of orgs apparently. A Soul Gorger Org is a 5-mana 6/6 Nightmare Org. Trample. When Soul Gorger Org comes into play, you lose all but 1 life. That is insane. We're going straight to the morgue after this. When Soul Gorger Org leaves play, you gain life equal to the life you lost when it came into play. But what if they have Stifle? If they have Stifle, we're ruined. Even worse, they could have Dress Down or something. Or they could play Humility after we play this card. So many bad orgs. Yeah, I love these shows. We're learning that there are some creature types that are significantly worse than the others. Like, significantly worse. Next, we got Dinglebag with the Lithophage. No, any relation to Carnophage? Is a 5-mana 7/7. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Lithophage unless you sacrifice a mountain. That actually sounds quite reasonable. And it feels like a Mercadian Masks card. It's like, Mercadian Masks has like some really big creatures for like a decent amount of mana, but it came with a downside. In this case, it's gonna sack your land. It looks like it's sucking up the land. Okay, next up we've got Goblin Firebug. Goblin Firebug is a 2-mana 2/2. Not bad so far. But when Goblin Firebug leaves play, we have to sacrifice a land. It's like a downside for no reason. It's like, okay, look, we're going to make a grizzly bear, but this grizzly bear has the clause that when it dies, you die. Take something down with you. In fact, it blows up everything in a 1-card radius. Next up, let's take a look at Toileduck's Fire Elemental. Fire Element. It's draft card. Hey everyone, let's go play some draft. I'm gonna open up my Fire Elemental. The big squig. Mi J Dejin. Mi J. It's a triple red 6/3. Hold on. Triple red 6/3. It's a genie. I'm gonna call them genies from now on. Whenever J. Dejin attacks, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, remove J. Dejin from combat and tap it. 50% of the time it'll attack. 50% of the time it's gonna take a break. All right. It's gonna decide the fate at the hands of a coin, at the flip of a coin, I should say. Okay, Indiana Jones with barbarian guides. Just awful. Even back then, it was completely unplayable. 3 mana, 1/2. It is a human barbarian. It's pretty neat art. It almost looks cartoonish. We have for 3 mana, tap. Target creature you control gains a snow-covered landwalk ability of your choice until end of turn. At end of turn, return that creature to its owner's hand. Oh my god! You know, it's not even that useful in the first place to get landwalk. And then we're going to, like, bounce our creature back to hand afterwards. So where are we going to spend this on? I guess, you know what? There is some advantage to this card. You could put on a creature that has an ETB. To be honest, back then there were no ETBs, but there are now. So like you could give it, you could activate this ability simply to return, you know, like Fury back to your hand. That would be devastating. That would be devastating. This card actually looks somewhat jank, but playable. I bet someone's gonna start buying up their barbarian guides after this show. We've got a super chat here from Pacers fan forever. The Flame Wake Invoker. Flame Wake Invoker. What is going on today? Nobody knows the names of their cards. I don't get it. Flame Wake. I spelled it properly. Is it a different? No, it's not Flame Wake Phoenix. All right, we're gonna donate that super chat. Paces fan forever. That is the 4th time today. Nobody knows the names to their cards. Okay, let's give Magus Unstable Hulk. Okay, Unstable Hulk is a 3 mana 2/2 Goblin Mutant. I know they're all these bad cards. They're like orgs. They're goblins and they're mutants, specifically the goblin mutants. More for 5 mana. When Unstable Hulk is turned face up, it gets +6/+6 and gains trample until end of turn. You skip your next turn. Oh, this is terrible. They made cards worse back then. You know what? Yeah, they did, especially since they make cards way better today. Next up, oh boy, with Self-Sword Brute. With Self-Sword. I'm just gonna look Sword Brute. Oh, Sell. Well, you said Sell. Okay, it was not your fault. It's my fault this time. 2 mana for a 2/2. When Sword Brute is put into a graveyard from play, it deals 2 damage. It deals 2 damage to me. What did I do? If anything, the only reason it went to the graveyard is it connected with something from my opponent. The damage should splash back on them. It's like someone punched my Sword Brute back into my face. Okay, Pacer actually had said meant Flame Wave. Flame Wave Invoker. You people. Double check your spelling today. Okay, what Flame Wave Invoker is a 3 mana 2/2. 8 mana for its mana ability. Or sorry, for its activated ability. Deals 5 damage to target player or planeswalker. No, on the upside, if you have infinite mana, this is just like it's actually a win condition. Infinite mana, deal 5 damage. You can hit the players directly. So it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm still not playing it though. Of all the things you can do with infinite mana, I don't know if this is going to be in that deck. Okay, we're going to take a look at some more of the worst cards imaginable you've ever seen in Magic the Gathering. But we do have to take a break to thank our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com. Where are you going to get these worst cards of all time? Get them at FusionGamingOnline. Of course, you have to get that Goblin Patrol. Can't remember what it was. That gives planes snow-covered like land walk, and then bounces back to your hand. You can bounce your Furies back in hand when you're buying them at fusiongamingonline.com. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu, though, to get 5% off all your purchases, because it also supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. It's a win-win, okay? It's a win-win. Okay, next up. Who's up now? Solfim with Loafing Giant. You loafing around here. Wait, it's live. You're live. Congratulations. Wait a minute. This isn't a replay. You're actually part of the show today. Okay, Loafing Giant is a 5-mana 4/6. I sort of like him, you know? I resonate with this image. I almost do this all day, except in front of a computer. When Loafing Giant attacks or blocks, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. If that card is a land card, prevent all combat damage that Loafing Giant would deal this turn. Just the Loafing Giant. What's the upside of this thing? They could have made this at 3 mana. It could have been a 3-mana card. Super chat from Trent Sims. I feel obligated to mention the Steam Flogger boss. Why? Because there's not enough. This is the rigging card. Still technically does nothing in real Magic. No. It's still something. It's a little something, isn't it? The other... It's a 4-mana 3/3. Other rigger creatures you control get +1/+0 and have haste. Those are the changelings. And they also made, I think there's like... Hold on, maybe they made contraptions. If a rigger you control would assemble a contraption, it assembles 2 contraptions instead. So they made contraptions are real now. I don't know how many rigging creatures there are in this game, though. Yeah, exactly. The changelings, people. Gotta just think of the changelings. The changelings are the glue to any random creature buff of all time. Next, who do we have? Gillum has no card. The Ogre Recluse. Barely good enough to flame. Barely. 4-mana 5/4. Whenever a player plays a spell, tap Ogre Recluse. God, that's garbage. It's so garbage. It's like, okay, I'll kill some other creature and then automatically tap this thing. Everything has the ability of Mirror Regery, sort of. Next, let's take a look at Charging Badgers, Flamekin War Scout. Future Sight was a massive teacher of things to come that barely came. Some of them did. Flamekin's War Scout is a 4-mana 2/4 elemental scout. When another creature comes into play, sacrifice Flamekin War Scout. Any creature? Like what, even from my opponent? This is a complete disaster. If you do, Flamekin War Scout deals 4 damage to that creature. Oh, okay, well, maybe a little bit of an eye for an eye action over here. But what if the card is, well, what if the card is one of those giant dinosaurs that has Enrage? Then all I did, it was a double loss for me. Okay, next up, we've got a super chat, another super chat from Pacers fan forever, Lava Fume Invoker. A lot of invokers, and they're all terrible. 3 mana for a 2/2, and for 8 mana, creatures you control get +3/+0. Oh, you don't like this one, huh? That was a Rise of the Eldrazi classic, a super classic. Okay, next we've got... Did you get a card, Toads? I can't remember. I'm looking out for you, Toads. But I don't know if you're sneaking in a second one here. Boneless Face. This card doesn't exist. Sorry about that. Double check your spelling, or whatever it's called. We got Mayfly, Tempest of Freet. Not legal anymore, but actual factual theft on a card, which is a pretty terrible thing to do to somebody. But it was strong, wasn't it? 4 mana, tap, sack this creature. Target opponent may pay 10 life. That player doesn't. They reveal a card at random from their hand. Exchange ownership of the revealed card and Tempest of Freet. Well, now you can steal your opponent's cards. Put the revealed card in your hand and Tempest of Freet from anywhere in that player's graveyard. That's a bit rude. This change in ownership is permanent. Look at that. It was a... You know what? It was also... It's tempo back-breaking. You put this thing in play, and then you're sacrificing it, and you don't even affect the board. It's like a weird Thoughtseize. You know, I actually do think that this card's bad. Next we've got, who has no card yet? Bryce doesn't have a card. Crimson Kobolds. Oh, we did this one actually. Sorry about that. We did that one. We did that one. Okay, I don't know if I got one from Christopher B because I disqualified 2 of his. Slingshot Goblin. Thank God we got one, Christopher B. We did it. We did it. And by we, I mean you, for the most part. 3 mana for a 2/2, and for a red tap, Slingshot Goblin deals 2 damage target, specifically just the blue creatures. And what if they have protection from red? Then you're in a lot of trouble. We have Corviknick with no card yet. Barbed Shocker. How shocking. Barbed Shocker is a 4-mana 2/2 insect, trample and haste. Whenever a Barbed Shocker deals damage to a player, that player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards. Oh my god. We're just literally... it's a free... It's a... What's it called? Free windfall? Yeah, it's a free windfall for your opponent every single turn that this thing actually gets through. Is it even relevant that it's trample? It's literally a 2/2. It's not even a particularly interesting 2/2. Boneless Faceplant needs a card is a person, not a card. Oh! I don't even know what that is then. Boneless Faceplant. I don't, like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't even find a meme online. Okay, so you want that thing to be a card? Well, okay. In that case, Boneless Faceplant needs a card. Oh, it's... Oh, you mean a user in chat. Okay, hold on. Where's Boneless Faceplant? Okay, well, they have to... Oh, here we go. Oh. This is not his username. Ruby Leech. What's your actual username? I don't remember now. I don't like it when they switcherooed all the usernames up. Okay, thank you very much for the super chat. Super chat has been given to you. Boneless Faceplant. Liquid Soulfly. There we go. You guys are a community. The community should stick to their names. It's okay. Anyone can change their name. Okay, Ruby Leech. This is a 2-mana 2/2 Leech. First strike. Red spells you play cost red more to play. Oh my god, that is just terrible. I mean, it deserves the Titanic sound effect, if anything. It is just brutal. This is the same thing as the Alabaster Leech. It's just the red version. That's red. That's exactly what red needs to make all their cards way more expensive for no reason. Yeezus with Akum Boulderfoot. 6 mana, deal 1. It is 6 mana for a 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. It's the original Bowmasters, everyone. It's the original Bowmasters. Just goes to show how power corrupt Bowmasters is by today's standards. Another super chat. This time from John. Thank you so much. Rock Jockey. Rock Jockey is a 3-mana 3/3. You can't play Rock Jockey if you played a land this turn. You can't play lands if you played Rock Jockey this turn. What the hell? I'm not allowed to curve out. I'm not allowed to play it if I curve out. And it's not even, and if it's like the last thing I play, it's probably not even the best thing I can do. Okay, we got N. James with Carplesin Giant. This is a 7-mana 3/3. Tap and untap snow land you control. Oh, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. They should actually reprint that ability on just a smaller creature. It's pretty interesting for the most part. Okay, we got Corey Marino Games. Mons Goblin Raiders from a starter. It was a rare for some reason. Well, back then, the crappier cards, they were better than they looked. Look, there's a lot of... We have some rares these days that are real stinkers. Okay, hold on. This one was a common. So which one do you think it said it was rare? In a start, it was from a starter deck. Introductory 2-player set. No, it was still common back then. Quick set. I'm trying to find the rare if there was a rare. These are all starter 2000, starter 1999. These are all commons. 5th common, introductory common, rivals quick start common. I do not see in any of these sets that it was labeled a rare. It is at least according to Scryfall, all of these are oops, where am I? I'm a little lost. I have to get back. It was a rare in starter, had the gold star icon. Oh, here. You know what? Okay, it's saying it has the gold star, but actually, according to Scryfall, and I don't know how accurate it is, they're saying it's a common here. You can see it at the edge. They're claiming it's a common, even though it has a gold star on it. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna trust you guys. That is bad. I mean, that is embarrassing. It's like, oh, I got the starter. I went up, I opened it. What's my rare? Oh, it's a red 1/1. Strictly worse than Raging Goblin. Okay, let's move on. I think it was a miss. Maybe, I mean, I didn't open the starter. Maybe there was no other rare except this card. What I was looking at? I was looking at Goblin Ski Patrol. Who suggested the god? It was God Loki as guard with Goblin Ski Patrol. It's a 2-mana 1/1, and for 2 mana, it gets +2/+0 and gains flying. Its controller sacrifices it at the end. Oh no! It plays ability only once, and only if you control a snow mountain. So many restrictions to throw my Goblin Ski Patrol away. Bell with branded brawlers. That card looks so familiar. Oh, it's from Prophecy. It was like one of there was like the sets around the time when I started playing. It's a red 2/2, which sounds really good. So what's the catch? Branded brawlers can't attack if defending player controls an untapped land. That is pretty backbreaking. Branded brawlers can't block if you control an untapped land. Okay, that's not so harsh. So back then, if you tapped your land, if you were forced to tap your lands, you would deal mana burn to yourself. But today, you could just freely do that. Although it's not good. It's still not good. You don't want to go shields down versus anybody. Jacob with Goblin Sappers. What is a sapper? They trying to get like the maple out of a tree? It's a 2-mana 1/1, and for 2 mana, tap. Target creature you control cannot be blocked this turn. At end of combat, again, destroy the creature and Goblin Sappers!
No! God, please! No.
We both go down together. And quadruple red, tap. Target creature you control cannot be blocked this turn. At end of combat, destroy that creature. Oh my god. The sappers are trappers. They break stuff. Yeah, apparently, including themselves. The sapper family probably doesn't live very long. The family is probably cut. It doesn't go. The family tree is really short on this one. We have Argent Bast with Inferno Helion. It's like it's a big creature, right? It's a 4-mana 7/3 trample. At the beginning of each end step, if Inferno Helion attacked or blocked this turn, its owner shuffles it into their library. It's gone. It's basically the same thing as the other cards. Like you get a one shot, one use. At least you deal 7 damage. It's like a sort of a crappy ball lightning. Magnum Opus Gold with Shimatsu the Blood Cloaked. Shimatsu is a 4-mana 0/0. Comes into play, sack any number of permanents. Shimatsu comes into play with that many +1/+1 counters on it. I would like to sacrifice nothing, thank you very much. We work so hard for our permanents, and now we give them up so easily. Next up, we got Beefy Taco, Avatar of the Slaughter. 8 mana for an 8/8. All creatures have double strike and attack each combat if able. No, that's disqualified. That's too good for this show. There's like, you could benefit significantly from this. Getting people to attack and then you attack back. Too strong. Especially say you could be the first one. You could be the first person to play this and you leave everything untapped. This is way too strong for this show. Temperance with Ancient Hydra. No way. I played this card in Standard. It shoots things. 5 mana for a 5/1 with Fading 5. Pay 1. Remove a Fade counter from your Ancient Hydra. It deals 1 damage to target creature or play. I played this card in my Standard deck. Back in the day. Which was a long time. Back in the day was 26 years ago. I can't defend it now. I mean, it dies to everything. But back then, I mean, it was a 5/1 creature. It attacked for a lot. And if it couldn't attack, I could throw away all its fading counters and shoot your face. So it had that going for it. Okay, we're going to take a look at more of the worst cards in red. Red creatures. But we're also going to thank today's sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on the digital client Magic Online. There was a BNR announcement today. Did it affect your deck? Did it unlock potential? Well, you don't care when you're renting with Mana Traders because you always have access to every single card possible on Magic Online. So as cards get banned or unbanned, you have access to every single card you can play in any format. You can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_G4U to get 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we need more bad red creatures. Jess wants to get in here with Mog Flunkies. Yeah, free him was referring to Lutri. Lutri is sorta free. 2 mana, 3/3 Goblin. Mog Flunkies can't attack or block alone. We gotta be with friends. You know what? I think a lot of people can resonate with this card. There's a lot of things you just don't want to do unless you do it with a buddy. Will Rock Lobster ever be banned? Probably not, because it's already it's pre-banned. Okay, John with Primordial Ooze. Is that green? No, it's red. Let's think of something else. A red 1/1 must attack each turn if able. During your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on the ooze. Then pay X, where X is equal to the number of these counters on Primordial Ooze. Or tap Primordial Ooze and it deals X damage to you. Oh my god, they put cumulative upkeep on a creature. Except I can't sacrifice it. So it's even double, it's like even double dangerous. It's double more dangerous than the, what's it called? Regular cumulative upkeep. This is the only red ooze, I think? Probably. Okay, we got Tresaru. Ishi. Crack Shot, one of the least popular commanders. Is it really called Crack? Ishi's not finding me anything. Crack Shot? Oh, it is called Crack Shot. It's not called... It's Aki Crack Shot. Oh, you did call it Aki. 3 mana for a 1/1. Whenever an opponent plays a spirit or arcane spell, Ishi Aki Crack Shot deals 2 damage to that player. Sounds like a children's game. Hey everyone, you want to play some Ishi Aki? Oh, I Crack Shot you. Okay, we have Hexenor with Ember Wild Dijon. It's a wild Dijon out there. Okay, we have a 4 mana 5/4 flyer. During each player's upkeep, they can pay 2 red or 2 life to gain control of my Ember Wild Dijon. All right, well, apparently it wasn't my Dijon. It was everybody's Dijon. To be fair, in Aladdin didn't control just the genie. Also, Jafar did. Okay, Christmas Pterodactyl with Warbringer. Oh yeah, this is a terrible card. Warbringer. Bring in the war. Not really, actually. It's a 4 mana 3/3. It's got dash costs. You pay cost 2 less to cast, as if you make a dash deck. And it's got dash itself for 3 mana. But it's sort of useless little contradictory, isn't it? I think this card little contradictory. Dash cost you, pay cost 2 less to cast. Well, not apparently mine. Like like Warbringer has to pay full retail the entire time. We did Goblin Ski Patrol. Sorry about that, Kano. I'm pretty sure we did that. Yeah, we did that one. It makes Ragavan even more broken. I don't know, sort of. Slightly cheaper. We got Rin with Dwarven Sea Clan. Dwarven Sea Clan is a 3-mana 1/1. Tap at end of combat. Dwarven Sea Clan deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Okay. Uses ability only if that creature's controller controls any islands. Ooh. What is this good versus? Delver of Secrets? Trying to think of like what creatures people play in blue. So Delver. Is that it? Fairies? Fairy players? Merfolk players? Merfolk players probably get killed off by this damn thing. I think that's about it. Dan? I don't know how you squeeze this in the Dan format, but we'll kill Dan. It's good for it. And speaking of Dan, we have Dan right there with Airdrop Condor. Sounds like a Masks block card. Oh, it's not. 5 mana for a 2/2 bird, flying, and for 2 mana, sacrifice a goblin. Yeah, who needs them? Airdrop Condor deals damage equal to that sack goblin's power to target creature or player. This honestly is like one of the best cards today. I don't know if that speaks to how bad these cards are, but this is clearly one of the best cards today. Don't kill the Dan. Yeah, don't kill the real Dan. Don't kill that Dan. That Dan right there. Anyone else with no card yet? Connor's still getting something. Goblin Digging Team. What are they, miners? Sort of. For a red, it's a 1/1 goblin. Tap sacrifice Goblin Digging Team to destroy target wall. Are there any worthwhile walls to destroy today? I think no. I want to say there are no wall. Are changelings walls? I think so, right? There's still every creature type. That includes walls. The Goblin Artillery. You can kill a Morophon with your Goblin. Just before. You can kill Morophon with this thing. That's its only claim to fame. I killed a Morophon once. Back in the day. Goblin Artillery. The Walls of Ba Sing Se. Does that even see play? I don't know yet. Maybe Goblin Digging Team. Goblin Digging Team, your time is now. You were worthless for years, but now you shine. Goblin Artillery is a 3-mana 1/3. Tap Goblin Artillery deals 2 damage to target creature or player and 3 damage to you. What an exchange! It's like when you punch. It's like when you punch something, you actually hurt your hand more than you actually hurt the thing that you were punching. Doesn't Digging Team say Defender instead of Wall now? Good question. No, it still says destroy target wall. Sack the creature, destroy target wall. RIP to walls. Didn't we just do Felicia? I think we got Felicia already. Who did we not get? Oh, Bryce needs redemption. Chandler! Chandler is probably a little too good for this show. 5 mana for a 3/3. And for 3 mana, you can destroy target. Oh, it has to be an artifact creature. That's very narrow. It's very, very narrow. This, you know what? This feels like a reserve list card, except it's not. It's giving me reserve list vibes. We have Yellow Scarves Troops. Yellow Scarves from Vibrant Toucan. There's actually a lot of Yellow Scarves cards. There's literally 3 of them. They all look terrible. 2 mana for a 2/2. Cannot block. What is the other one? Horsemanship also can't block. I might even say this one's worse. Yellow Scarves General for 4-mana 2/2 also can't block. You know what? I like their attitude. All aggro, no defense. Forward, not backward. Don't be such a coward. Next up, we've got Beefy Taco, Obstinate Familiar. Is that the lizard? It is the lizard. For red, it's a 1/1. If you would draw a card, you may skip that draw instead. What? If you would draw a card, you may... Why? Oh, it's anti-mill? Yeah, I think that's its only purpose. If someone milled out my entire deck, I don't have to draw cards at my upkeep. Otherwise, it's completely useless. Like, it's so... It's like, that's the last thing I want to do. Okay, we got Jay Gra with Ikundu Cyclops. Ikundu Cyclops. There we go. 1 mana for a 1/1 though. Well, I don't think that scales very well these days. Okay, Ikundu Cyclops is a 4-mana 3/4. If any creature you control attacks, Ikundu Cyclops also attacks if able. All right, we all attack together. Wants to get into the red zone. Big 1-eye. 1 big eye. 1 eye see. 2 eye die. Oh, I see. Like what? If there's 2 Cyclops. Basically, two Cyclops are better than 1. Because they can sort of see properly. What is this art? It's a naked art. I will say that much. This guy's naked. Butt naked. Arguably more butt naked than was it that Cammy card? No, I didn't get that right. Is it Cammy something? Oh, there it is. There we go. Or actually, they might be equally butt naked. Equally butt naked. There's no pants or underwear on this guy. I got nothing. Just free and breezy. Likes feeling it very breezy over there. Okay, who else has no card? The Cyclops is pretending to play Adam and Eve. Yeah, let's play Adam and Eve. Now, where is that apple? Okay, I guess we're at no 2 cards yet. Indiana Jones, Monk Squad. It's a squad out there. 2 mana 3/3. Mog Squad gets -1/-1 for each other creature in play. So it's just going to die. It's just going to die instantaneously. When is this ever good? This has to be the worst card today. This has to be the worst card. Like, this card is just not even... You have to have nothing in play turn 1. You also need to be in some sort of play group where no one is going to play anything. And even a 3/3 for 2 mana is worthless by 2026 standards. I don't think he was even good back then. Mog Squad is only good in the early game. I don't know. It doesn't even have haste. It could be dead by the time it gets passed around to you. It's not impossible. Yeah, it's a 2 mana. Exactly. It's a 2 mana 0/0. Very sad card. Okay, Tresaru, Nose Goblin. 3 mana 2/1. Tap, sacrifice Nose Goblin. Destroy target face down creature. You're gambling on those creatures. And also these days, the face down creature could be a land. You know, because of Manifest. So you could accidentally be like, I'm scared of what's over there, and my opponent keeps looking at it, and then you destroy it. You just blow up a land. You don't even blow up anything useful. Voltland with Lava Leaper. What's up with Lava Leaper? A bit of a risky card. Oh, we like a little risk around here. For 4 mana, it's a 4/4. All creatures have haste. That's really good. Whenever a player taps a basic land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. Oh, this card's too strong. It's not that risky. I mean, like, you'll create chaos around the table, but it's really strong. I mean, it's a double-sided card. Read the flavor again. To his surprise, Furt discovered that the strange creatures were not at all like bugs. Oh. Okay, then. Corbinek, we got the Crookshank Kobolds. We're gonna get the entire Kobold family out here today. 0 mana 0/1, that's it. They're terrible. Argent, Meroxus of Keld. Looks like a WWE wrestler. I bet that's what inspired it. It's like Kane or something. 6 mana for a star. Meroxus of Keld. Coming down the aisle, weighing in a combined, weighing in at 320 pounds. Hailing from the dark, the darkest plane of Weatherlight. It was not Weatherlight. What is it called over there? Teleria. We've got the Meroxus of Keld. Anyway, its power and toughness are each equal to the total number of untapped artifacts you control and lands you control. It's going to be a slobber knocker, Jim. It's going in for the cage fight. Looks like Bane. Yeah, it could be Bane too. Could be a Bane thing. Needs the little, what's it called? A little poison on his back or something that keeps him alive. Or the medicine. I don't know if it's poison or medicine, or maybe a little bit of both. It's medicine to him, poison to everyone else. Lestian doesn't even have a card yet. Lesser Gargadon. It's a 4 mana 6/4 beast. When it attacks or blocks, you have to sack a land. I don't want to sack any of my lands here. But it's not a cost. So here's the silver lining. If you have no lands left, you have nothing to lose. You have just nothing to lose around here. Rixizoo, what is this called? Detritivore? Detritivore is a 4 mana star. It's a Lurgoyf. Doesn't look like a Lurgoyf. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of non-basic land cards in your opponent's graveyard. Suspend X. X and 4 mana. X can't be 0, apparently. Whenever a time counter is removed from Detritivore, while it's removed from the game, destroy target non-basic land. Interesting. It's a funny Ponza card. Banger in block, surprisingly. I wouldn't doubt it. If the format is really slow, the card actually looks really good. Because you just, like, sink a bunch of mana into it. But the game has to go long. It has to go super, super long. Kano, we got Kukas. I'm cuckoo for some Kukas. Oh my god! It's that guy. It's Fry. Is it Fry? There's a lot of Fries, but I'm talking about this one. It's him. I'm gonna show everybody. There he is. What is it? The Aqua Team Hunger Force. I swear, it's the same thing. They stole it, or somebody stole from somebody here. All right. For 5 mana, this is a 3/5 trampler. During your upkeep, if you do not control at least one keeper of Kukas, Kukas deals 3 damage to you and attacks this turn if able. And for a red, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. This is actually almost like a better Shivan. Isn't this better Shivan Dragon? During your upkeep, if you do not control at least one keeper of Kukas. Oh, we need the keeper. We need literally the guy over here on the left. Frylock. Yeah, Shake was the best. Shake was great. I love that show. Kuka doesn't look too happy. Well, look at the chain. It's basically a genie. These genies, they have to, they do what you say. Whoever controls the lamp. Dinglebag. Pyre Wild Shaman. I got 3-in-1 fat pack. Made me absolutely hate this card. You got that many. 3 mana for a 3/1 Blood Rush. Pay 2 mana. Discard Power Wild Shaman. Target attacking creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. And then whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, if Power Wild Shaman is in your graveyard, you can pay 3. If you do, return it back to your hand. This is not the worst card in the world. This is just very, very, very bad value. But I assume you think this is like one of the worst things in the world, because it's like you buy this fat pack, or what was it called? Yeah, you get your pack, and you only get 3 packs in those sets, or in that product. And if you opened up 3 of these, well, I wouldn't say they were very random, that's for sure. Very, very poorly randomized. We have a lot of fans of Aqua Team Hunger Force. We have next up, who has no card? Maybe Alex Bruce, Flailing Manticore. Flailing Manticore. Ooh, yeah, I remember this card. A 4 mana 3/3, flying in first strike. Now for 1 mana, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Any player may play this ability. Could be good. But also for 1 mana, it gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Also, any player may play this ability. So about that Flailing Manticore, you could end up dying very, very easily. Voltland, you still have no card? Viashino Sand Swimmer. Oh, this is a Sand Sprinter. You want a Swimmer? Swims! I didn't know you can take swimming lessons in the sand. 4 mana for a 3/2. For a red, flip a coin. If you win the flip, return this creature to its owner's hand. If you lose the flip, sacrifice it. This is like heads I lose, tails I lose even more. This is terrible. Yeah, I thought so too. I might have disqualified one of the cards. RIP the Viashino type. Oh yeah, they got rid of it. It's a lizard now. We're now at it's a lizard. Okay, we want another Viashino. The Viashino skeleton. Oh no, this is basically it. I bet this is the Viashino sand swimmer. What was its fate? Became the skeleton. It's a lizard skeleton. 4 mana for a 2/1, and for 2 mana, discard a card, regenerate our Viashino skeleton. Gets to live on for forever. Tina Mine is like, I caught you live again! What is a coincidence? Love your stream and all your videos. Watch them so much. Thank you very much, Tina Mine. Appreciate it. You're allowed to be part of the show too, you know. So, for as long as you're live. Something that the people on the replay can't do. Christopher B is obsessed with the flavor today. Underneath the dregscape lay the remains of creatures long extinct from Grixis. Oh, this came from Shards Alara. There was such a thing as Grixis at the time. That would be a fossil. Well, there could be a fossil. I thought the fossil is just the space carved out from where there were bones. If I understood that correctly. I'm not an archaeologist, so I could be dead wrong about that. I'm a Magic the Gathering streamer and entertainer. Magus, Canyon Drake. This is a 4 mana 1. 4 mana 1/2? A 4 mana 1/2? But it's like, what is the most expensive creatures in the game with like no power or toughness? Here we go, Canyon Drake. Flying, and for 1 mana, discard a card at random. I have to discard my hand to grow this stupid thing? Can't even discard necessarily my like what's it called? My madness cards, because it's going to be done randomly. I have to discard a card at random to give it +2/+0 until end of turn. Let's see. Bryce with Burnout Brastronaut. It's a Bastronaut. It should be called a Crashtonaut, because that's probably what's going to happen here. For red 1/1, Menace, start your engines, and for 2 mana, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Max speed. This creature has double strike. This is pretty bad by today's standards, but this is actually pretty strong for the Today Show. I mean, this is strictly... I think this is like strictly better than every other card here. Too strong. Oh, Argentina has arrived. What is this? Irathi? Berserker? Name fail. Irathi Berserker for 5 mana is just a 2/3 with Rampage 3. So when it becomes blocked, it gets +3/+3 until end of turn. But it can't get that +3/+3 otherwise. And it's worth $3, probably because of Melissa Benson. You hear that? Hear that, Toads? Melissa Benson art has arrived. Melissa Benson spotted. The AE letters is just pronounced E, like ether. Thank you very much. Next. Champions of Archery. Apparently not. The champion, huh? Ends up being on today's show. 4 mana for a 1/2 with reach. Commanders you control get +X/+0, where X is the number of commanders you control. Not a lot of commanders, probably. Join the group for 3 mana. It's an adventure. You may put a legendary creature card from your hand into the command zone. Oh, it's also your command. That's pretty cool. Would not play the card, but it's pretty cool. Next up, we got Rick and McGaming, Spike Shot Elder. Was a Spike Shot Elder? Here it is, a red 1/1, and for 3 mana, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Not a lot of power on this thing, though. Beware, I have the power to self-combust into you, and my total power shall be deployed onto you as damage. Well, how much damage do you deal? I deal a total of 1 damage, so beware. You think twice before coming around these parts. And we got Goblin Rock Sled. Most of these Goblin cards are just like a meme. They were like a meme before memes even existed. 2 mana for a 3/1 Trampler. This creature doesn't untap during your untap step if it attacked during your last turn, so it stuns itself. This creature can't attack unless defending player controls a mountain. So it like literally needs mountain. It doesn't. It needs the opponent to have a mountain, but it doesn't get mountain walk. Someone make that make sense. Someone make that make sense. Team Nine's like, I love Spike Shot Elder. Used to play him in all the decks. I bet you buffed it up too. Rock Sled is fine. Throw down a Blood Moon. Wow. All older Goblin cards are memes, though. Yeah, I know. The original meme factory. All right, Lynn with Keldon Keldon Arsonist. 3 mana for a 1/1, and for 1 mana, sack 2 lands, destroy target land. Did you destroy it? Yes. What did it cost? It cost everything. This is the definition of 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Jacob with Quorum Trench Gnomes. This looks really old. Oh, it turns things into wastes, basically. 4 mana for a 1/1. Target plains produces generic instead of white until end of the game. So basically turns all plains into wastes. Very expensive for its effect. The Trench Gnomes is $13. It is on the reserve list. That is a very unique effect. Very unique. I don't think there's anything like it. It's mining all that farmland, I guess. Nothing else there, I think. Quite possibly the worst white hate card. I think there's some worse. There's worse ones out there. Felicia with Drooling Ogre. Drooling, sleeping on the job, probably. Drooling Ogre is a 2 mana 3/3. Whenever a player plays an artifact spell, that player gains control of Drooling Ogre. What's the downside? There's like no upside to this thing. First you have it, and then you could have completely lost it. All right, now oh, Jeff coming in at the end. Aki Scrap Chomper. Aki Scrap Chomper, as advertised. This is a red 1/1 Phyrexian Goblin, and for 2 mana, sack an artifact or a land, and you can draw a card. You got to cash in on your lands, people. Don't forget to cash in on your lands. All right, let's end the show. We'll end the show with Lesthian, the Skittish Valisk. Skittish Valisk. It's a 7-mana 5/5. At the beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, turn Skittish Valisk face down, and it's not coming face up unless we re-morph it again. Terrible card. Absolutely terrible. It was a beautiful show today. We looked at a lot of terrible red cards. You even see a little bit of potential in those. If you want to make a commander deck based on all red, bad red cards, we made the deck list for you today. If you want to be part of the show, please be here at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I will see you there. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a member on YouTube, a patron on Patreon, or you super chat to be part of the show, or of course, if you super chat so other people are part of the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with all your beautiful suggestions. People like Old Boy Argentina, John, Indiana Jones, Jacob, The Big Squig. We got Magus. What else do we have here? Mercenary Toads, Lesthian, Little Deadfly, Bell, Christopher B, Jess, and many more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will, of course, see you at the next cup.